Greetings, Commanders! It's Ryant1UM here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Gorgonite Devourers, our lithoid devouring swarm. Now, in the last episode, we ended up not even accomplishing the goal that I wanted to do in the last episode, which was to go to war with the xenophobic isolationists, because they're bad boys. They're bad boys. They don't want to play with everybody else. But instead, we got sidetracked by the goddamn L cluster and the Great Tempest. But we got through them pretty dang quickly, actually, and I was pretty glad about that. Not gonna lie, I was very happy that we actually pushed through them quite quickly. So we're doing really well on the economy side of things. I went through and micromanaged every single world to make sure that they're all kind of classed correctly and classified correctly, I should say. We're working on our admin sprawl right now, and then we're also going to need to work on our total naval capacity and our fleet caps and stuff like that, which really is not helping me when it comes to deciding what exactly to get here. Because if I take galactic force projection, that's a one-time thing. That'll give us the plus 20 fleet command limit, and then the plus 80 to our naval cap. The problem is, we could just build anchorages all over the place, and we could get more than 80 of that fleet cap. So it might not even be worth it to do that. But I went through and made sure that all of this stuff was already good to go. We're actually going to build a brand new fleet of 95 destroyers. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Destroyers are fairly weak. That is true. However, when we went up against the Great Tempest, one of the biggest reasons we got shredded the way that we did is because we had no we had no point defense. And the Great Tempest has a crap ton of strike craft. So that's why I'm now going to be having our destroyer fleet with our corvette fleet. That way we can actually, have the stuff that we need to make sure that we can block against a ton of strike craft as well as incoming missiles. Not to mention, I'm actually going to upgrade our fleet of little drones here. At least I think I'm going to. I know, did I save that design? I did.
Research complete.
It has enough power. I should be able to upgrade this thing to that design. Now, isn't that interesting? Okay, now it's going to let me. Okay, is that now being upgraded? Oh wait, is that different ships? Oh, that's the cruisers. That's why. I was like, wait a second. I know I changed the design, but I was looking at the wrong fleet. So we're going to go and upgrade our corvettes from the regular interceptors to the torpvettes. So they have on them, they've got themselves the small plasma cannons and then the devastator torpedoes. And you're going to see, by the time it's done being upgraded, we're going to have a lot more than 108,000 fleet power, which is just going to be lovely. So our fleet cap, or our admin cap, is back to being normal. It's going to be not so normal once the month ticks over, most likely. But we're also going to claim the L cluster for ours, continue to expand up there. It says that we can terraform the worlds that are up here, but I honestly doubt that we can, because we are a hive mind, so we don't actually have the ability to terraform, and we are a terravore, so we tend to eat planets as opposed to making them all nice and shiny and beautiful. So that's a bit of a situation that we have going on there. But everyone's back inside, everyone's there, and now we can go ahead and continue to reinforce our fleets. I did actually go ahead and start construction on... I know I did. It's right here. Yes, the Mega Shipyard construction site is in the system over from our main shipyard producing area. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and... should I wait until we have... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to wait until we have that. So, right now, it's just kind of the waiting game. And that's the really unfortunate part, because I do want to go to war with that Fallen Empire today. The more we wait, the further it gets to be, maybe them waking up and having a bad time. That's exactly what we don't want. Although, I suppose in this time, we can go ahead and start making up some armies, because we're going to need tons of them. We'll just make up a whole shit ton of xenomorphs. We'll just make up a whole ton of xenomorph armies. That way we can go in and fight on the Fallen Empire's planets. But yeah, so a lot of this is just going to be me doing a bunch of micromanagement in the background, making sure everything's good to go. We're continuing to boost minerals on our planets because we're not making enough, in my opinion. And I'm going to be making more alloys here very soon. So, with the upgraded Corvettes, we're now sitting at 121,000 fleet power just with Corvettes. And that one isn't even fully outfitted yet. We still have 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 more ships to put into this fleet. So we'll probably be up to around 150k fleet power by the time we have the entire Corvette fleet outfitted. And I'm okay with that, because we could probably send that against some of these bad boys down here. We got the Space Tianqi down there. Got the automated dreadnought right there. Now the problem is getting there in the first place. Also, this space right here has given me anxiety for this entire time we've been playing. Because if this is a fallen empire and it's the exact opposite, which would be the Xenophiles, I'm scared. Because then we would have the war in heaven, and that's exactly what I don't want to have happen. Also, instead of going ahead and waiting to upgrade the Mega Shipyard, we actually are going ahead and upgrading the Strategic Coordination Center right here. So that'll take 1,600 days to do that, and then we'll go from there. The first phase of the Mega Shipyard is now underway. 900 days and 10,000 alloys later, we'll have the first set of berths ready for the shipyard. That will give us a plus 33% ship build speed, which is really, really nice, especially considering we now need to outfit 143 ships, and we can spit those out pretty dang quickly. Now, if we wait until the entire shipyard is built, we'll obviously be waiting for a long time for that to be done, but that will give us the best chance to go up against the Fallen Empire. And there we go, we now own the L cluster. And truthfully, we already owned the L cluster because we have the two of the only L gates in the system, or in the galaxy if I'm not mistaken. We tried to figure this out last episode, but I couldn't see them because of the lovely L, what the hell are they called? The Great Tempest. They have gateways in there. Ah, here's one. Okay, they have one here. No, that's me! I'm just dumb. That was my space. There are, like, no other L gates anywhere else in the galaxy. In fact, I think I own the only ones. There's gotta be a frickin' empire right there, right? I have no idea. It scares me every single time I look over there. Yeah, no, I own the only L gates, so okay, that works. That makes it very, very easy for us. But we have one of our science ships up there going through and just, you know, getting all of the lovely anomalies up there. We should start to be able to produce nanites here very, very soon. We'll find them up there, and then we can actually go ahead and equip our ships with the nanite repairs. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I was actually going to move my Corvettes into this system right here. I completely forgot that I moved them over here, because I'm going to go take out that psionic entity that's within our space. Because I was like, you know what, we're just sitting here waiting for the damn Mega Shipyard to be done so that we can spit out hundreds of ships. So why not make it so where we have to spit out 200 ships, you know? There's the derelict ship right there. That looks really cool. Now this is a hell of a frickin', this is where we fought the... That was where we fought the Scrapper Bot, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was the correct playthrough. Yeah. Done so many freaking playthroughs before. Alright, let's go ahead and see how our Torp Vets do against the psionic entity. If they get shredded, it's fine. They're only Corvettes. Go into Mufrid. There's the psionic entity right there. And it's done. I didn't lose a single ship. Did they even hit me? Wait a second. Total damage to hull. Okay, did they even... They did hit me. But they were not very efficient. Oh, good. My controller batteries are low. Wonderful. Oh, wait, no. That's my damage done to them. Hit ratio. They hit me with 1. So they hit one of my Corvettes with one of those things. And we can actually see which one it was. If we scroll through all 160 of them, it'll pop up eventually. There it is! You got hit! You're fired! Your evasion failed us. Damn you. Okay, cool. Now we can just go ahead and send them back home. That was kind of hilarious, though, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's just hilarious. How quickly we got rid of that thing. Oh my god, that's so funny. The Mega Shipyard Framework. The first stages of our Mega Shipyard is now complete. A vast framework awaits the installation of the manufacturing bays, which will one day make this facility the shipbuilding capital of the galaxy. So, Kuat, basically. Alright. Mega Shipyard, round 2. So now, if we go ahead and take a look at our fleets, we can still do that, but it'll take a lot less time. So let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at shipyards. Mega shipyard right here. To build one Corvette would take 37 days. We still have 2 upgrades to go in order to make this thing the gigantic shipyard that it is. What happened? Who died? Oh, it was an envoy. He probably died of boredom. He was 190 years old, and he was doing nothing for his entire life. Oh, that's so sad. Can we get an F in chat for what was his name? Envoy Autonomous Drone number 68. Ooh, so close. So close to the good number. And there we go. Strategic Coordination Center is also up. Let's see. There's one other upgrade for that, if I'm not mistaken. We have the comms. The next one should be the Strategic Coordination Center. Yes.
Construction complete.
So we can't upgrade that at the moment, but hey, we have more fleet cap, which is a good thing. And I think we actually also have. No, we don't. Never mind. I thought it gave you more admin or fleet cap, not naval cap. I tell you what, though, the galaxy is currently at war with each other, and I'm totally fine with it. Because they're just throwing their, their 10K fleets, their 5K fleets, their, 3K fleets at each other. They're just, going to war with each other, having fun, 11K fleet there. Now, if I tried to take all of them on at the same time, they would probably be equivalent to me or superior to me. And I don't really feel like doing that. So, once we have the ships that we need, we're going to go in, take these assholes out, get rid of the old people, known as the Fallen Empire. And since they have Gaia worlds, what do they have on these Gaia worlds? They've got the Auto Forges, the Class 4 Singularities. We can get rid of the Affluent Centers, and then the Nourishment Centers we can hold on to. Aegis Complexes, and then the Dimensional Fabricators. Those are fantastic. Fantastic! And then over here, got all that good stuff. This stuff we don't need on at the moment. Oh, would you look at that? They're traveling to each other's space. So yeah, we don't want to demolish this place too much when we do go and raid them. But casualties are a fact of war. Well, hey, would you look at that? We got a quick sneak peek into what exactly they're rocking as far as their fleet power goes. 106 and 106k fleet. Okay, can we see what they actually have? We can. Perfect. And would you look at that? Mega Shipyard Core has been put into place. So they have their dark matter stuff. They have that's what we'll be using on our ships here soon. Not a whole lot of strike craft on those. What is that? Oh, that's the station. Okay, so they've got a lot of artillery. Mostly kinetic stuff, which is fine, because we're speccing into shields pretty heavily, so that's totally fine, honestly. Yeah, and then they've got a lot of point defense, or the flak cannons. But I think we're going to shred them. Honestly, I think we could shred them right now. Yeah, we could totally shred them right now. But okay, let's see. Let's check out what we need for this. 10,000 and Mega Shipyard. That'll be done in 900 days. So in 900 days, we can go ahead and outfit our ships. So I'm just going to continuously keep buying as many alloys as I can. Try and make as many more as I can as well. Got to go through and micromanage some worlds, it looks like. We're finally getting to the point where our worlds are just filling up incredibly rapidly. And I am totally fine with that. Alright, so now I went ahead and made... Oh, yo, that was a loud noise as soon as I came in. I went ahead and made all of the ships have the main Mega Shipyard as their capital. Also, yeah, okay, I figured that was probably going to happen. So our volatile moat situation is looking pretty bad right now because I went through and just spam upgraded a whole bunch of the mega or the mega forges. But hey, our Mega Shipyard is almost online. The first ones we're going to build is going to be, we're going to outfit the rest of our corvettes, and then we're going to outfit the rest of our destroyers, go to war, wipe the floor with this freaking Fallen Empire, and then we're going to have fun with that. And then hopefully, the Endgame Crisis decides to show. Mega Shipyard is online! And there's the lovely achievement. Our fleets will blot out the stars. I love that so much. Alright, so let's go ahead and reinforce this bad boy. It's going to only take 4,400 to reinforce the rest of the corvettes. That'll be done in like a month. I love this thing. And then let's go ahead and spend the rest on our destroyer fleets. And those will be right behind it. So if we go ahead and take a look up here, we're reinforcing inside of the Gorgon shipyard as well as the Mega shipyard. But just look at this. This is absurd. 20 corvettes, battle ready, are about to pop out instantly. Boom, bam. And now they're a part of the fleet. And then another 20. And then it should be done with the corvettes, and then we're into the destroyers. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, our Mega shipyard is now completely online. To put this into perspective, we now have a plus 125% ship build speed. And a negative 35% cost because we're a devouring swarm and our organic architecture. Yeah, I can dig it. I can really, really dig it. I can totally dig it. So yeah, once we get those outfitted, we're not going to really we're not going to worry too much about the, excuse me, the cruisers and the battleships. Because we've got plenty of cruisers, plenty of strike craft, and then the battleships are going to be there just as kind of our support ships. As they should be. Still doing fine with volatile moats. We should almost be done with reinforcing our fleets. Look at this. This is just insane. Now, what do we have for our destroyer fleets? So yeah, they're going to be pretty weak when you look at them. But we can go ahead and make that the Mega Shipyard Core as their capital. Okay, can I please? There we go. So we'll go ahead and make the Mega Shipyard their capital as well. And we can go ahead and have them go over there. So yeah, destroyers by themselves, very weak. A regular fleet comprised only of destroyers is absolutely going to be very weak. However, with the support of the rest of our fleets, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with because destroyers have the picket on there. They have the picket combat computer on there, allowing them to kind of rush at the enemy, intercept any strike craft that have jumped forward, and basically lead the way for our strike craft to absolutely decimate everything. So honestly, we're going to be in tip-top condition, if I can say so myself. Oh, we're also doing things from the Juggernaut as well. Now, these are unbuffed ships at the moment. We actually don't have the buffs on right now. It's the exotic gases, the volatile ammunition, everything like that. But we will very, very soon. Also, we need to make sure that that's still on. Even though I have 1,000 influence, it's nice to just have a ton of influence, you know? And there we go. Our ships are already outfitted. Wonderful. How many more do we need to reinforce? 25. So we'll save up some more alloys and we'll be good to go. So now it's time to mobilize the fleets once again. And it is time to go to war. It's time to go to war not with the regular plebs. It's time to go to war not with the regular empires nor the Mega Federation. No, it is time to go to war with the Fallen Empire. Oh, and hey, now that we're done with the Mega Shipyard, and now we can do the Galactic Wonders. I have to, okay? I have to. Even if we're coming to, like, the end of this playthrough, depending on whenever the freaking endgame crisis is going to show up, it's still gonna be cool. If we can finish a Dyson Sphere before the endgame crisis gets here, we'll have unlimited energy. What'll make it even better is if we can actually finish the Dyson Sphere and the matter decompressor, we'll have infinite minerals, infinite energy, and basically infinite alloys. Because we've basically already got infinite research already. Our research is okay. Granted, it's because I play on 0.25 modifier, so it's not as expensive as it would be if you didn't play with that, or if you did play with that rather. But still, we're in a great position as far as all this stuff goes. Our fleets are pulling into position at the moment. The planets are starting to grow very, very quickly. 5.6 growth on all of our planets practically, because we have cloning vats as well as spawning pools, which increases the pop growth speed by an additional 25%. It's honestly a bit insane. Look at how many things we have there. The lithoid negative doesn't even count anymore. We are just growing so freaking quickly. I mean, the last time I looked at that was 960. Now we're at 1,074. When the hell did that happen? But we're going to wait until the Juggernaut gets close, and then we should actually be able to jump the Juggernaut close by. In fact, we can go ahead and do that now. Let's just jump it there, and then we'll get that into the system that we need to be in. And then we will go to war in today's episode. It's going to happen, okay? It's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, before I forget to, Let's go ahead and buff our fleets up a little bit. Exotic gases as fuel, shields, ammo, explosives. Oh, I don't have enough of those. Are you kidding me? Okay, wait a second. Volatile motes, just buy 1,000 of them, please. It's because we were negative on there, and we used some to upgrade the ships. Explosives, reactive armor. I still don't have it. I have 2? Are you kidding me? Crystalline sensors, focusing crystals. And yes, we are indeed going to need that armor buff. Just in case. Buy another 100. That's fine. And then come down here. Volatile reactive armor. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so now all of our ships have been buffed up completely. Now, who should we have them follow? I think everyone should be following the Juggernaut, just like last time. So, let's go ahead and have them follow the Juggernaut. Right there, because the Juggernaut is by far our slowest, I almost said creature, our slowest ship within our fleets. So we'll go ahead and have them follow them. And then we'll go to war with them. So now that we've got that unlocked, we should probably spare no expense. Let's grab you. And let's go ahead and come back on up here. Is this a regular star system? Yes, it is. Okay, go ahead. Plop down the Dyson Sphere site right there. Thank you very, very much. I doubt we'll get into building a ring world. It's really not even necessary. Maybe for the tech, that would be great, but we're good on food and we're good on tech, and it's kind of unnecessary. Now, if our planets start to fill up, then yeah, we're definitely going to build one. But all of our planets still have a lot of places to go ahead and develop in, so that's good. Okay. All of our fleets are now following the Juggernaut. So now I think it's time we officially take this war to the next level. Instead of it just being something that we think we're going to do, it is now going to be something that we will actively do. We've got 4.2k worth of armies ready to land on their planets. Let's get this shit going, shall we? Let's pause so that they don't have any more time to do anything else. And hey, we just finished off the L cluster. Perfect, so now we can actually have nanites too. Alright. Here we go, guys. Contacts. Militant isolationists. First off, gotta insult them. And then declare war. Absorption. Declare war.
We have declared war.
Yes, we certainly have, haven't we? To war, my brothers. To war, my brethren. Alright. So we just gotta take them one system at a time because they love to take their time. But in the meantime, we'll just keep an eye on where they're going. Where you guys headed? Moving to the DECREPIT system, huh? Where's the DECREPIT system? Now, see, if they were smart, they would come this way. And they are that smart, it looks like. Where exactly is the DECREPIT system? I don't know. But they're blocked on this side, most likely, because they most likely have closed borders with them.
Station engaged.
Oh, there was... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Disregard. Let's see. Why did you jump in alone? Everyone's supposed to be following you, my friend. I mean, he's shredding it. He's taking it to him. Please don't die. I love the Juggernaut. Please don't die. Where's the rest of my... Ah, there they are. It's like, what the hell? Where the hell's the rest of my fleet? And there's the strike craft. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. What a cluster screw. Oh my god. Did we lose any ships? I lost 1 Corvette and 3 destroyers. That's fine. Where exactly is their fleet headed? Why did you guys come all the way over here? I don't actually know... Oh, wait. Where does this lead? That leads over there. Is there a way to search, like, systems, like on PC? I don't think there actually is. Oh, they don't have borders closed with them. Okay, well that could be an issue. Where are they trying to go? We probably should have stationed some there, too. In fact, let's go ahead and pull off the... We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and move into here. Let's just wait and see what happens. They're moving to the DECREPIT system. I don't actually know where the DECREPIT system is. That's moving to the Echichi. Okay, that's moving to that system right there. What is their Wargle? Oh my god, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even freaking matter. They're trying to humiliate us. So they're not trying to claim us. They're not trying to do anything. Literally, if we lose all the influence, but that's it. Doesn't even matter. Alright, we don't even have to pay attention to their fleets. That right there is the best outcome. That right there is absolutely the best outcome. Again with the Juggernaut jumping in by itself. Why? I mean, it can hold its own, but I would rather it not jump in alone. And let's see, how quickly are they going to shred my stations? Yeah, they'll shred it. That's fine. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They've got tons of strike craft. Don't matter. But they're just going to... I can't believe that. Their pride is too big that they literally are going to war with us to humiliate us, even though we're going to war with them to literally wipe them off the face of the galaxy. Here comes our very large, thick boys coming to go ahead and take this place for our own. Okie dokie, we are besieging their main station right now. Strike craft are incoming. And now we will watch its health points just absolutely be shredded. The Juggernaut, I don't know what's weird. It's weird about the Juggernaut, man. It just runs in by itself, thinking it's gonna be fine. I don't get it. I don't get its logic. We've lost quite a few of our destroyers, but honestly, they're there to be expendable. But just look at the strike craft swarm, guys. Look at that shit. It's amazing. It's like we're just throwing rocks at them. All of our frickin' cruisers back here hanging back. I love that so much. Oh, now you're gonna be fast, little Juggernaut. Okay. Alright, so now, do we have our armies here? No, our armies decided to just stay behind. Okay, that's fine. This is a new change that's happened within, like, the 2.8. I think it might have even happened in 2.6. They made it to where now, every time you, like, go through a war, or go through an army on the ground, they go back to being passive. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Alright, we'll actually probably want to go ahead and not invade at the moment. We'll probably want to go ahead and just start bombarding these places. Alright, let's go ahead and land our armies on the core. Let's take the core, and let's move our fleets over. See if we can't take out this fleet that just is now jumping over there. We should make quick work of the core, and we should even make quick work of the boundary, their other planet in this system. Hey, look, our Dyson Sphere is going. Wonderful. Go ahead and start upgrading that bad boy. Because, interestingly enough, our energy in our minerals situation has actually flipped. It's interesting. Oh, the machine uprising. I love seeing machine uprisings only because they get what's coming to them. They absolutely get what's coming to them, because when you mistreat your robots, that's what happens. That's exactly what happens, and I love to see it. Oh, you love to see it. Go, machines. Destroy the organic people. I mean, we're basically stones, so it doesn't even matter. We're not really organic anyway, so it's fine. Okay, perfect. Now we can just go ahead and have you move on back here and start assisting research there. Thank you for your service. Alright, so yeah, they're just moving their little fleet up there. That's fine. DECREPIT is still under fire, but it doesn't even matter. Not even that big of a deal. How are we doing on the boundary? Should be close to being able to start invading. Yep. And let's just go take out the rest of their space, and then we will be done with the Fallen Empire. And then we wait. We wait until the endgame crisis shows its ugly face and its ugly head, depending on what endgame crisis it is. Will determine our point of action. But we're just going to turtle. Honestly, we're going to turtle the shit out of this. We're going to start building gateways if I can. Which, obviously, I'm very rich, so yes. What do we got here? Started to integrate the Confederacy of Jurg-Shurgrim. Oh, these guys, okay. It's a lovely name of your empire, Jurg-Shurgrim. Oh my god, it's glorious. I love it. I love seeing all the strike craft and the missiles and everything like that. It's just amazing. There's our dark matter tech. We'll have it finished in no time. And once our army gets done with this planet right here, we'll send them in to fight this planet. But while we wait, let's go ahead and send these bad boys in here, and we'll take out their last systems. Perfect. And in fact, why don't we go ahead and do this? We can have you survey that, and survey that. Then do we have another construction ship? We do. Let's go ahead and just close our borders up a little bit, you know? If we can grab this black hole system, that'd be great, because we could get that science nexus. Granted, we don't really need it, but it'll help with the repeatable techs, giving us that extra research speed, especially when the endgame crisis is in the galaxy. I am eager to see what the endgame crisis is, though. I hope it's the Unbidden, because they're the easiest. God, look at this cluster screw. I love it! I love it! We've only lost how many ships out of our Corvette fleet? Like, 7? Yeah, 7 ships, 7 Corvettes. We've lost mostly destroyers, and it looks like we haven't lost a single battleship or cruiser, which is good. So yeah, mostly destroyers, because the destroyers are kind of our flak field. That's our flak front. And that's kind of their purpose, honestly. How are we doing here? Dyson Sphere site, 1,000 days to go. Perfect. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they can no longer reinforce and or they can no longer bring out any forces, which is a good thing. We're almost done here on the boundary. We've got fresh troops coming in all the time. What do we have right here? Scientists decided to kick the bucket. Let's grab that. There we go. Alright, perfect. We've got all of our dark matter stuff almost researched. Once we have the dark matter thrusters, then we'll go ahead and swap those bad boys over. And then, truthfully, what we're probably going to do is, because the strike craft probably won't help us if we fight the Unbidden, we're going to go straight into battleship production. So we're going to go into battleship production mainly because battleships are like the best anti-crisis things. So we'll probably disband the destroyer fleet. We'll keep the corvettes as a very cheap fleet to go ahead and throw at the endgame crisis. But we're mostly going to be going into battleships. Who would we lose? Oh, we lost a governor. That's unfortunate. Okay, perfect. We took Boundary and we took the core. Let's go ahead and take the rest of the worlds. And my friends, that will be the end of this episode. So once we take them, we'll be good to go. Alright, last system incoming. We just took Inuis. Now we're going to go take Nishpan. This is their final place to take. They have 16 people and 528 armies. That's totally fine. With our 2.9 thousand. And we have 1,000 in reserve as well. That's what's over at Gorgon, our capital. Economy, mwah, it's looking amazing. Just looking fantabulatastic. I'm very happy with this playthrough so far. Very, very pleased. And then once we're done with this battle, we will win. They will be wiped from the face of the galaxy. And then, my friends, with that will be the end of today's episode. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's lovely Stellaris episode. Hopefully you're very excited about having more of these a week. 5 of them, to be exact. I'm very excited to get back into Stellaris kind of full-time. It's been a while. Took kind of a break there for a bit. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. The war is ours. The victory is ours. And the end of the Huviduzan remnant. Suck a fat one. There we go, guys. So, the war is over. Planets have been re-given. Outposts have been rebuilt. And the war down in the south part of the galaxy is just ridiculous. All that border goring garbage and stuff. We'll start filling in all of our spaces. What did we do here? What happened here? Why did they... What? There was an empire there, was there not? What? Or is it just... Is it going to give it back to us? I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea what just happened, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Everything's fine. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And with that, this is Commander Ryantium, signing off.